Hey everyone, BNSF 9382 here with a little weekend update. In this opening shot you can see that my two locomotives, the 9382 is a Athearn Genesis and 7695 is an Intermountain, both equipped with sound, tsunami sound. My goal for today and as long as it takes is to finally get these things speed matched. I've been doing a little bit of research and trading some emails with Eric Hall and some other folks and trying to get some tips on how to do this. So hopefully I can get this finally done and get these two speed matched together. But the other things I've been working on, yesterday I met up with Otis Norton. Him and I went out for breakfast and went to a train swap meet down in San Diego yesterday morning. It was held in a church lobby, church rec room. It wasn't very big, maybe 20 tables. We might have gotten there a little late because I think a lot of things might have been sold before we got there, but I did pick up two Intermountain cylindrical hoppers that I'll show you here in a second. And one of the other things I was working on last night was swapping out some of my stock couplers with KD couplers, so I'll show you that. But again, the project for today is to work on speed matching these two locomotives. If you have any tips or secrets or tricks of the trade that you can pass along, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, bear with me as I move this camera around and show you what I've been working on. As I stated, last night I spent about an hour or so putting in some KD couplers. The main target was some of the cars that I have that I don't think were tracking and handling very well. And I did have some uncoupling issues along the way, but these three intermodal cars that I've had for a while, if you recall, they came from the factory. The cars are connected by this simple linkage to connect the center car with the other two cars. So I've never liked the way these things tracked. So I took the linkage out and just replaced them with KD number 5s. So these cars can be run separately instead of as a unit of 3. And I think they'll track and couple a lot better. So again, swapped out these linkage things that came with the factory and replaced them with KD couplers. So I think I'm going to end up replacing the wheel sets on these also with a better quality wheel, hoping to make them track and ride a lot better. But I also worked on my John Deere intermodal cars and replaced the plastic couplers that were on those with KDs. So pretty much everything has a good quality coupler on it now, and so far so good. But on to my purchases yesterday from the train show, or the train swap meet. I picked up two Canadian National cylindrical covered hoppers. The guy that was selling these had a whole box of them, and he had them marked for 20 bucks a piece. I got these two for $18 a piece. These are my first Intermountain pieces of rolling stock, so I really wasn't, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. So I bought two of them. And, by the time I got them home and got them out of the box, I wished I would have picked up a couple more. He had different road numbers and all that. So, again, 18 bucks a piece for some good quality Intermountain covered hoppers. I was pretty happy. So I'll try to show you some of this on the camera, on the video, and then I'll include a slideshow of some still photos. But the great work and the detail, I think, is really good quality. Again, I'm not trying to do a review, but just to try to show you some of the detail on here. Really happy with these. Again, at $18 a piece. I wish I would have known, and I wished I'd have picked up a couple more of them. But I may try to track that guy down and see if he has any left. But again, I'll include some still photos from my better camera. But really like these cars. I think we'll be able to find a use for them, no problem. But again, shout out to Ocas Norton. After the train show, or the train swap meet, we stopped by his house and I got to visit his layout, and I learned a lot. You know, he's a lot more experienced at this stuff than I am, and it's nice to be able to talk trains with somebody locally that is kind of working on the same thing here. He's an HO scale guy, so it's nice to be able to talk trains. But again, I'm real happy with these cars. They've got some nice weight to them, and they track real well, so real happy with them. But that's what I've got going on. Sorry for shaking this camera around, but again, these are really nice cars. I think Intermountain has a really good product here, so if I can find some more of these at a decent price, I'll definitely pick them up. So, but anyway, that's what's going on here at the layout. Again, got to get these things speed matched. But the KD couplers are you know, I paid retail for these, so even at retail price, I think they're worth the money. All the cars that I put those on sure do track and sound a lot better, and no uncoupling issues as of yet. So, but again, that's what I'm working on, and I guess that's about it for now. BNSF 9382.